CDL test prep, general knowledge questions and answers, with explanations and references. Find the links to previous episodes in the description. Please like and share, and feel free to comment and subscribe for more. Number 101. What is true about escape ramps? A. They are not designed for tractor double trailers. B. They should be used by any driver who loses braking power. C. They are designed to slow vehicles so they can get back on the road at a safe speed. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. They should be used by any driver who loses braking power. Escape ramps are built to stop runaway vehicles fast. If your brakes fail on a downgrade, don't hesitate, that ramp is there to save your life. Remember, when braking power is gone, the escape ramp is your safest option. Number 102. Which of these is true about notifying the authorities after an accident? A. Notify authorities before doing anything else. B. Exact location isn't necessary. C. If you have a cell phone or CB, notify authorities before exiting the vehicle. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is C. If you have a cellular phone or CB radio, notify the authorities before exiting the vehicle. Calling from inside the vehicle keeps you protected from traffic and gets help on the way fast. Stay calm, stay inside, and make the call. Safety starts with the first step you don't take. Number 103. If you are not sure what to use to put out a hazardous material fire, you should: A. Wait for firefighters. B. Use water. C. Use dirt. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Wait for firefighters. Hazmat fires react unpredictably. Water or dirt can make things worse, even explosive. The safest move is to stay back and let trained responders handle it. Remember, with hazardous materials, doing less can save lives. Number 104. Which of these is not a danger of rough acceleration? A. Tire damage. B. Mechanical damage. C. Damage of a coupling. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Tire damage. Rough acceleration doesn't usually harm your tires, but it can wreck your drivetrain and coupling. That sudden torque stresses mechanical parts and can lead to costly repairs or loss of control. Smooth acceleration protects your equipment and keeps your rig steady. Number 105. Which of these lights cannot be checked at the same time? A. Headlights, brake lights, and clearance lights. B. Turn signal, tail lights, and clearance lights. C. Turn signals, brake lights, and four-way flashers. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Turn signals, brake lights, and four-way flashers. Brake lights and flashers use the same circuit. When both are on, you can't tell if each is working correctly. That's why they must be tested one at a time. Always test your lights separately to make sure every signal works when you need it most. Number 106. When inspecting hydraulic brakes, you pump the pedal 3 times, then hold firm pressure for 5 seconds. If the brakes are working properly, the pedal should: A. Not move. B. Depress slightly. C. Sink to the floor. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Not move. A steady pedal means the system is holding pressure. If it sinks or drops even a little, you may have a leak, and that truck is not safe to drive. Always check your hydraulic brakes the right way. A firm pedal keeps you in control. Number 107. Drivers of trucks and tractor-trailers with cargo must check that the cargo is secure within the first how many miles of the trip? A. 10. B. 25. C. 50. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is C. 50 miles. FMCSA rules require a recheck within the first 50 miles. Loads settle, straps loosen, and securement shifts. The early stop prevents major problems down the road. Secure it, recheck it, and keep your cargo locked in place. Number 108. When starting a bus on a level surface with good traction, there is often no need for A. A tire check. B. Parking brakes. C. Slow acceleration. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Parking brakes. On level ground with solid traction, the bus won't roll, so you can release the parking brakes before moving. But always double-check your surroundings and traction first. Smart starts keep your passengers safe and your bus under control. Number 109. How does the weight of a vehicle affect stopping distance? A. If brakes are working properly, the weight will have no effect. B. Empty trucks take longer to stop than if loaded, but this is not the case for buses. C. Fully loaded trucks take longer to stop, or buses loaded with passengers take less distance. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Empty trucks take longer to stop than if loaded, but this is not the case for buses. An empty truck has less traction and less weight on the drive wheels, so it actually takes longer to stop. But buses don't behave the same way. Passenger weight doesn't reduce their stopping distance. Understanding how weight affects traction keeps you in control on every stop. Number 110. When you're starting to move up a hill from a stop, you should A. Engage the clutch and accelerate quickly. B. Release the parking brakes as you apply engine power. C. Keep the trailer hand valve applied until you reach 20 miles per hour. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Release the parking brakes as you apply engine power. This prevents rollback and gives you a controlled, steady start. Releasing the brakes as the engine takes the load keeps the truck stable on the grade. Master your uphill starts, your clutch, your brakes, and your load will thank you. Number 111. What is true about using a heater? A. If you feel sleepy, warming your cab will help you stay alert. B. When driving in winter weather, you should check that the heater is working properly before starting your trip. C. You must have at least one extra heater, battery pack heater, or fuel tank heater when temperature drops below freezing. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. When driving in winter weather, you should check that the heater is working properly before starting your trip. A working heater keeps your windshield clear and your cab safe. Always test it before you roll. Cold air or fogged glass can turn a simple drive into a hazard. Stay warm, stay alert, and make sure your heater's ready before you've hit the road. Number 112. Here's a question every commercial driver should know. Why is damage to the exhaust system a danger? Is it A. Noise can damage the driver's ears. B. You can pollute the air with the exhaust smoke. Or C. Poisonous fumes can enter the cab or sleeping compartment? Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Poisonous fumes can enter the cab or sleeping compartment. A damaged exhaust system can let poisonous fumes, like carbon monoxide, leak into the cab or sleeper. That's a silent, deadly risk. Stay alert, stay safe, your life depends on it. Number 113. When you force an automatic transmission into a low gear at high speed, the truck reacts instantly, and the risks are real. Which of these is not a danger when an automatic transmission is forced onto a low gear at high speed? A. A loss of steering control. B. A loss of engine braking effect. C. Damage to the transmission. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? Remember, dropping into a low gear too fast can overload the transmission and reduce engine braking. Those are real dangers, but it doesn't cause a loss of steering control. Your steering system isn't affected by the gear change. So, the correct answer is A. A loss of steering control. Know the risks. Protect the transmission. Keep control of the vehicle. Number 114. Perception distance is the distance your vehicle travels from the time A. Your eyes see a hazard to the time your foot pushes the brake pedal. B. The eyes see a hazard to the time the brain knows that this is a hazard. C. The brain tells the foot to push the brake pedal to the time the foot responds. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. The eyes see a hazard to the time the brain knows that this is a hazard. In fact, from the moment your eyes spot a hazard until your brain recognizes it as danger, that's perception distance. The space you cover before your brain even starts the braking process. Know your reaction chain, stay alert, and stay safe out there. Number 115. Extra care is needed to keep your vehicle centered in your lane because commercial vehicles A. Tend to sway from time to time. B. Require a lot of room to change lane. C. Are often wider than other vehicles. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Remember, commercial vehicles are often wider than other vehicles. That extra width means less margin for error. Stay alert, keep centered, and watch those mirrors. Your space is tighter than it looks. Number 116. You should lightly apply your brakes to flash the brake lights if A. Another driver is tailgating you. B. You're about to leave the road and need to slow down. C. A police car is coming towards you. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The right answer is B. When you're about to exit the road and need to slow down, flashing your brake lights gives the cars behind you a chance to react, which helps avoid sudden stops and rear-end collisions. Signal early, slow down safely, and stay professional. Number 117. Merging onto the road is safest if you A. Gain speed on the shoulder and then merge. B. Wait for a large enough gap in the traffic to enter the road. C. Bend over into the nearest lane so other vehicles will give you room. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Wait for a large enough gap in the traffic to enter the road. Heavy vehicles need time and space to merge safely. Waiting for a big enough gap keeps you from forcing other drivers to brake suddenly or swerve. Never accelerate on the shoulder, and never push into a lane hoping others will move. Patience and proper timing make every merge safer. Remember, safe merging starts with waiting for the right gap. Number 118. Which of these is not something you should do if your headlights are not working properly? A. Adjust headlights. B. Clean your headlights. C. Leave your high beams on. Think carefully, what's the correct answer? Got your answer? The correct answer is C. Leave your high beams on. If your headlights aren't working right, fix the problem, adjust them, clean them, or get them repaired, but never leave your high beams on. That blinds other drivers and creates a dangerous situation. Good lighting keeps you safe, and keeps everyone else safe too. Number 119. Which of these is correct about emergency or evasive action? A. You can stop more quickly than you can stop to miss an obstacle. B. Stopping is always the safest thing to do in an emergency. C. In order to turn quickly, you must have a firm grip on the steering wheel.
When facing an emergency, drivers must act fast. But what's the safest option? Option A says you can stop more quickly than you can turn to avoid an obstacle. Option B sounds safe, but in some emergencies, stopping might cause a crash. Option C is important driving advice. Remember, controlled braking saves lives. Sudden turns can cause rollovers. Think carefully. In many emergencies, stopping suddenly can make things worse. You might lose control or be hit from behind. The correct answer is C. To turn quickly and safely, you must have a firm grip on the steering wheel.
See Section 2.17.1 of the CDL Handbook, Steering to Avoid a Crash. In order to turn quickly, You must have a firm grip on the steering wheel with both hands. The best way to have both hands on the wheel if there is an emergency is to keep them there all the time. Number 120.
What does emergency braking mean? Is it A. Pushing down the pedal as hard as you can, B. Pushing down the pedal and turning sharply, or C. Responding to a hazard by slowing the vehicle? The correct answer is option C, responding to a hazard by slowing the vehicle. Emergency braking doesn't mean slamming the brakes or turning sharply. It means recognizing a hazard and slowing your vehicle safely and under control to avoid danger. Remember, in an emergency, control matters more than force. Respond quickly, but stay calm and smooth.